Okay, so for this question, this is January 18 question 3a. So how do you solve the domain? Okay, you just remember a domain of a linear equation, okay, and quadratic equation. Okay, so you will include everything. Okay, always remember it. Okay, linear, it can be up or down. This one you can have smiley face or sad face. Okay, so you will have everything, negative infinity to positive infinity. Okay, so I hope this one can be understand, right? Okay, so let us proceed. Okay, question want you to have domain. Okay, domain of fx. To remember to highlight what is actually your writing. Okay, so for gx, how? Okay, for gx, how? Okay, just now, okay, so what you need to do, you must ensure the function inside is more or equal to 0. So in this case, how? Okay, how? You don't write like this, please. Okay, so what will be the things that you must do? Okay, maybe some of you will do the solution first. Yes, why not? Okay, you do the solution first. Okay, and don't forget to write it back. Okay, don't forget to write back. Oh, sorry, this is not 2, this is still under 1. Okay, so do write back. So you write back domain of gx. As I always tell you, don't let your examiner to guess your answer. Okay, so do remember the package of your set. Okay, then after that, substitute back. Is that okay? This one should be okay, right? Okay, next question. Question set, okay, this is, as I mentioned earlier, if you have an empty dot, so means composite. If you have a black dot, this means multiply. Okay, I hope you can understand with this, huh? Okay, so let us continue. So obviously, this is happen to be composite. So how do you write? Okay, when the time you write, please write it clearly. Okay, so question set, oh sorry, question asks you about fg. Okay, so fgx. Okay, so do remember to rewrite back. What is it? That is f in bracket gx. Please, formula 1 mark are given. Okay, so please remember to write back. Okay, so after that, what will you do? Okay, you substitute back. What is your g function? Okay, your g function is actually x square root of x minus 1. Okay, so what is your function? Okay, is the whole thing square plus 3. Am I right? So now your reason, because you already know that given fx equal to x squared plus 3. Okay, I hope you know how to read, right? Okay, you see, this is x, so you have x squared. Okay, if you have 1, you just substitute the 1 inside your x. If you have x plus 2 here, what will you do? You will substitute x plus 2 also in your x. You replace it. If let's say you have x squared, so just substitute x squared inside. You see the things there? I hope it's very clear, right? Okay, so what you need to do, so substitute the whole thing in. Okay, so because you already know that square root and square can be neutralized. So you have x plus 2. Okay, so you have x plus 2 because 3 minus 1 is 2. So done for the second part. Okay, so let us go for the third one. Okay, question want you to find the value of x when this one is the answer that you obtain for the second one, then equal to g inverse. So means that you need to find your g inverse first. Is that okay? Okay, so let us proceed. Okay, so find your g inverse. Okay, so find your g inverse. The third question. Okay, how to find g inverse? Okay, so do remember, okay, this is the remark. Okay, first of all, you need to let y equal to your function. Okay, so for this case, you will let y equal to your gx because this is g, right? Okay, so what is your gx? Is your square root x minus 1. Okay, if you know, you just substitute it back. If you don't know, just let it be also can. You can direct. Okay, so after that, what will you have? Okay, so for step 2, you need to have x in terms of y. What does it mean by in terms of y? Means that your left hand side will be your x. Then your right hand side will be your y. Is that okay? I hope very clear cut, right? Okay, so let us continue. So how? So you need to simplify to get the x back. Is that okay? So how to simplify then? Okay, obviously you may need to square both sides. Square both sides. Okay, so how? So you have y square. This one also the whole thing square. Okay, x minus 1. So simplify it. So end up you have y squared equal to x minus 1. I already tell you, you need to have x on the left, y on the right. So x on the left. Just rearrange back. Is that okay? So after that, what will you do? Okay, so after you have done, so your step 3, okay, your step 3, okay, will be what? Will be the replacement. Okay, will replace your x with the inverse. Okay, then after that, the y with the x variable. Is that okay? So for this, you will have what? This is happen to be the g function. So g inverse. So x squared plus 1. Okay, is that finished? No. Question don't want to have this. Question do want to have what? Question want to have to find the x value, right? Okay. Question want you to have what? Question want you to have f g x equal to g inverse x. Then they want you to find what's the value of your x. Okay, so substitute back. So at the beginning of x plus 2, okay, so just substitute. So I have x plus 2 equal to x squared plus 1. Okay, so you have x squared plus 1 minus x minus 2 equal 0. Okay, so obviously, what do you have? You will have x squared minus x minus 1 equal 0. So do remember to highlight your A is 1, your B is -1, your C is -1. Okay, So use your calculator. So again, shift 9 3 equal, reset everything. Okay, so key in the things. So you have equation, so 5, then you press 3. Okay, so you have 1, -1, and -1. Okay, so get your answer. Okay, so obviously you don't have a whole number here, right? You don't have a whole number, so what you need to do then? Okay, so meaning to say that you need to have your quadratic equation, b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, just use your quadratic equation. Okay, and at the bottom of it, you write down the answer that you obtained from calculator just now. So just straight to the bottom, your answer is what? X equal to, okay, you just change it to your answer, negative 0.6180 and 1.6180. Okay, just write that is. So you just add on one more step, that is the substituting. Okay, so what is your b? -1. What is your b? -1 minus 4 4. Your a is what? 1. Your c is -1. Divide by 2, 1. That's it. To get the answer. So that's overall for question 3a.